sort of see up into those rooms just a little bit. Not much. Not really. Maybe this one? Huh. Oh yeah, I forgot the main detail of this building. They call it the founding church of Scientology, which of course it's not. It was just another piece of PR, I think, when they came here, but I can't tell whether or not you'll actually be able to read that about that transom. But you can see their phony cross. Oh, there is somebody inside the building. Let's see if they The other thing I'm not sure is, would they be Sea Org or would they be staff? And I'm pretty sure Aaron and others have discussed when they would be Sea Org or staff, but to be honest, I really don't remember. I don't know if you can see up behind, oops, wrong way, up behind the desk. I don't know if we can really get a good close-up of the verbiage in there. But I'm sorry. See if we can get any better information. Ma'am, do you know anything about the history of this building?
No, I don't. I'm so sorry.
Oh, are you in the Church of Scientology?
Not right now.
I'm sorry?
I'm so sorry. I really gotta go home and I don't give permission to get filmed. Thank you so much.
Oh, well, it's, First Amendment, we're on a public street, so there's no reasonable expectation of privacy.
As long as you don't harass.
I'm not harassing, just asking questions. So,
Alrighty.
how long have you been in Scientology?
I'm going home.
Okay, well,
Alrighty.
have a
Good
safe
night,
drive
sir.
home.
Thank
Have a
you, you
great
too.
night. Be safe. It's really pretty, actually, which, that's easy to do in Washington, D.C. How hard is that going to be? Is there anything going on here? I don't think so. I don't see any people. I do see lights and activity must be going on up there somewhere. But I don't exactly know. Oh, I do see a person. There is somebody in there walking towards the front desk. Let's see if they come out. And maybe we can find out what's going on. See if I can find a little bit more out about this building. So. Excuse me, what can you tell me about this building? Do you know any of the history on it? Do you know the history on this building by any chance? Are you a Scientologist? Can you what do you know about this? How come you're not? ¿Hablas inglés? ¿Qué sabes sobre el edificio? ¿Es una iglesia? Yo no sé. ¿Sabes la historia de este lugar? Just asking some questions. Do you work there? What do you know about? I mean, what if I want to find out about Scientology? How do I do that? I guess you must not be a Scientologist. You probably, if you don't care about anyone learning about your religion. I mean, I don't understand. How come you don't want to talk? All right, well, have a good night. Parking lot, interesting because we don't see anybody coming out of there. Now look over there. That's interesting. They actually have an ADA compliant elevator. So maybe LA Audit could come out here because maybe they let her ride on her elevator. Oh wait. No, they wouldn't even let her use the dang sidewalk. Huh. Probably not. Oh, do you know anything about the history of this building? No, do you work here? Are you guys are you in the Sea Org or staff for Scientology? You're parked here, so you must be part of it. What do you know about Danny Masterson? Have you heard of Danny Masterson?
I have to back out so you get in that side.
Okay.
Okay.
So Danny Masterson, what do you know about him? Do you think he should be declared an SP for raping those Scientologist women? How would you feel if you were raped? Would you want a Scientologist to be handled by the law when clearly his handling by the church didn't help him? What do you think about OSA covering it up? How about that? Nothing? What kind of services? Is it just kind of standard services that go on in this facility? How long have you been in Scientology, miss?
Got it? Okay.
Is this your family, or does your family know you're here? What do you guys think?
Oh, good. Thank you.
What do you think about Mike Render? When he left, was that kind of a shock to you? You get a chance, go look at Growing Up in Scientology on YouTube. You'll learn a lot. Well, he wasn't going to wait to pull that car out. He used his critical thinking skills, so he has some. They live out in Virginia. Doesn't matter what their license plate is. They're not doing, to our knowledge, they're not doing anything wrong. But again, I guess it does show that training. These guys didn't say a dang word. So I'm going to guess their staff, probably not Sea Org, but I that's part what I don't understand of who's who. So, it's a modest Camry with a AAA sticker. Now it's a pretty worn out AAA sticker. I don't know if any of you guys recognize these folks. Oh, he's finally figured out I should probably turn my inside light off before I go driving away. There we go. Oh, now he's got it. He had to make sure that was all okay. I definitely step back. I don't want to be involved in any accidents, anything. And I'm hoping this guy is a better driver than some of the Scientologists that have crashed their buses out in California. We don't need any more crashes in the DC area, that's for sure. So, they're waiting for clear traffic. Looks pretty good. You're great. Oh, there's a car right there. Oh, okay. Don't want any. Oh boy. Oh, it's. Don't hit the Porsche with your Camry. That would be criminal. Don't do that. I'm going to assume that if I see a human being who's wearing AirPods in their ears, that they might not be Scientologists, although, I don't know, maybe they listen to music. But it seems like that would be a pretty frivolous way to spend your money when you could just be donating it to make sure that, you know, Miscavige lives in his fancy house and drives his fancy cars and they build, you know, get all these ideal orgs. Oh, wait a minute. The big church doesn't pay for the ideal orgs. That comes off the backs of these parishioners who really just don't have a clue. Now do they? All right, let's see what's going on. See if anybody else is gonna leave. Go back a little bit. Excuse me, sir. Sir? Excuse me. I wonder if you have any history or information on that building. Over there. Just trying to find something out about that, the history of it. And I mean, I didn't realize that this was the actual founding church of Scientology.
Get out of my face.
Sorry.
Get out of my face. Get out of my face now.
Ooh, get your TRs in. Get your TRs in. Were you doing a purif? Did you get like back on booze or drugs or something and had to do another purif? Is that what that was all about? Maybe you need to go back and get on the cans and deal with whatever is bugging you. Huh. Well, this is very interesting because right across the street from the founding church of Scientology is the Carnegie Institution of Washington. And as you know, or may not know, Andrew Carnegie was a very successful person in the steel business, became what would traditionally be known as a robber baron, but he also really did a lot of great things with his wealth, including building libraries all over the country because he wanted people to learn. And he really came up from the bottom to create a giant empire. And yet, he has to be next to these guys who certainly have an empire, but they're sure not giving any money away. That's for sure. Well, let's see if any other duckies are gonna come out to play. I haven't had a lot of success. They're very good though. Actually, I'm gonna take that back. They're trained. They're not answering any questions. Not even an innocuous, tell me about the history of this building. What do you know about this building? And then you saw that guy just lost it. Totally lost it. Oh, here's another guy. Ooh, he looks like he might be from the church. Well, let's find out. See, maybe he'll talk to me. He's coming out. He's coming out. He's coming out. Let's see. How are you, sir? Can you answer any questions about the history of this building? I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I don't know anything about the history of this building.
Oh, you don't? You just use it for services and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay. How's your evening been?
Great.
Okay, good. All right. Well, please drive safely.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Have a good evening yourself.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Oh, hey, one question. What do you know who Danny Masterson is? Danny Masterson?
No.
That doesn't ring any bells. He's
Is he
he's an actor.
an actor?
Yeah, his family is pretty big in Scientology, and he was arrested and
The only
convicted.
Masterson I know was I think he was a baseball player
Oh,
years ago. But he was familiar, but no, I don't know.
well, Danny was convicted of raping two female Scientologists, and he's in prison right now. Do you think that somebody like that, should they be declared an SP?
That's not my area.
That's not your job, Jar?
That's right.
Okay. Okay. All right, sir. Hey, I appreciate the chat. Have a great night. Be safe. Okay. Hey, ma'am, do you know anything about the history of this building?
No, I don't.
No.
Are you filming me?
I am, actually.
Stop filming me.
I don't know.
Stop
Oh,
filming
ma'am,
me.
you're assaulting
Stop filming me.
I have First Amendment
Yeah, you're
rights.
assaulting me.
And you.
Get it out of my...
Oh my God! You just threw my camera.
Yeah, I did.
What's your name? Oh, I'm gonna have to call the police.
Then call them.
Oh,
Call
I
them.
will, because this isn't assaulting. We're in the nation's capital, and that was First Amendment. Now, if you come over here and apologize to me, I might not call the police. Uh-oh. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to.